It's that time of week once again. It's that. Obviously doing a different double audio. Obviously doing a different time tonight because I've been on day shift at work this week. So this one's not late at night, so I can talk a little louder, but I got a little bit of a marathon tonight. 2 races for the price of 1. Essentially. 2 for 1. Oh, turn the controller on, dumb. You gotta turn the controller on, dum. 2 races for the price of 1. The Charlotte night races. Since I ran it for the other crown jewel, let's run the Daytona crown for Charlotte. We got the All-Star race and the 600. So take a look again, the season points going into the All-Star race. Me sitting here with 7 wins. And a Tyler Reddick-esque season. But we're not worried about points for this first race, because it's the All-Star race. I love Charlotte, especially in this game. Good track. I remember I ran a 50% race here in a league and won 30%, that's what I've been doing, 30% race lengths. Caution black flags, everything pretty much same settings.
The All-Star Race is a unique event that pits the very best NASCAR drivers against each other.
And get right into the All-Star race. Did a league race, like I said, I did a league race here before. Well, it was on the constant version of the game, but 200 laps, and I led probably probably about 100 something of those. I would say almost 100, 120, roughly. Also, I love All-Star qualifying. Drop this all the way down where I want it. And we go qualify for the All-Star race. I'm gonna run it Charlotte. Charlotte doubleheader. Try to do what I don't believe has been done. I'm trying to remember the last time double was done, as far as winning the All-Star race and the 600 in the same weekend, or the back to back. Last time it was done. God, my memory's foggy, especially when they started changing the All-Star race around. But like the last time it was done in Charlotte was it Kurt? No, I don't think it was Kurt. I want to say it was Kurt. No, that can't be right. There's got to be somebody that did it since. We get load up.
Let's go with 4 tires. Copy that. Okay, let's get this.
Real quick. No, yeah, I'm not. I'm talking the Charlotte when it was the Charlotte doubleheader. When it was Charlotte and when the All Star race was in Charlotte, I think the last one to do it, I think, might have been Kurt Busch
Okay, we need
in
big
2010.
In and out. Let's go.
Because I know Carl won the All Star race 2011. 2012, I believe, went to Johnson. I think he went back to back 2012, 13. 14 was McMurray.
Awesome job, guys. Great teamwork.
I forget 15. 16 was Logano. 17 was Kyle Busch. Yeah, I want to say it was Kurt. 2010. No, we're not going to be on a pole for this one. Did get back on the racetrack that I wanted to as far as speed, but
Nice qualifying lap there, buddy.
gee, who's the pole sitter from the All-Star race?
Front half of the pack.
It will be Casey. Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski, Kyle, Jeff, Matt, Jimmy. You got a couple All-Star winners. Kane, Busch, Gordon, Kenseth, Jr., Johnson, Stewart, Kurt, Harvick. In fact, the only one starting in the top 10 here that has not won the All-Star race is Brad. Of course, we've only had 4 winners this year, so. Yeah, Johnson was 03, Kane was 08, and Busch was 2010. Obviously, they weren't the only ones, but because you got to include Jeff Gordon in that list, because Jeff did it, Dale Sr. did it, Darrell Waltrip did it.
The All-Star race is made up of 5 segments. The winner of each of the first 4 segments are placed in the first 4 spots on the
In fact, Darrell was the first to do it.
all important 5th and final round of the tournament.
After being the inaugural Winston winner.
Welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway in the feature event of Stock Car Racing's All-Star Night, the Sprint All-Star Race. I'm Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip.
Pretty simple, Mike. Checkers or records. Everybody builds a special car for this race because it's a special race. A lot of money.
They're deep in the field in this race too, so. But it's Charlotte. I like Charlotte. I can run Charlotte. Of course, we're going to do the 600 after this, which if I keep it my set race late, this is 120 laps, which it's not bad. Like I said, I've done literally a 50% race here before, so 200 laps, and again, like I said, probably led 100 and I want to say roughly 120 laps of that race, just flat dominated it. Problem is with this, we've got limited time to actually work on a car. Whereas when we do the 120 lapper, we're gonna have all the time in the world to get the car right. This one, you're talking just a short sprint, so. I can get this car driving good. Obviously, my personal best lap time shows that when just running on the default, I'm almost a full 3 seconds off of my, or actually I am a full 3 seconds off my personal best time. Let's push the hill. Carl. Clint. Oh, I saved it. Don't ask me how I saved that race car, because I should not have saved that car when Clint got into me, but I somehow did. It's as far as stepped out as I could be. Now, one of the more notorious All-Star incidents actually involved the driver I'm running as. When Kurt got into Greg down the front straightaway in the '04 running of the race. Caused the big accident in turn 1. I think the ultimate irony of that is the fact that it was his teammate that went on to win the race. Matt Kent had won that All-Star race. And I think Mike, Larry, and Darrell even made mention of the fact that, get Jack Roush, hey, you jumped 2 cars and won 1, so you broke even. Is that the end of the segment? Yeah, it's the end of the segment. This is a 550 package. Basically, the 2018 All-Star race was a test of the 550 horsepower package. Yeah. I'll stay out of here. Much as I want to get in there and make adjustments, I'm not gonna.
Okay, that's the end of the
Right
first
now.
segment. The winner of the first segment takes the pole in the final round. But don't worry, you've got 3 more rounds to lock in a place at the front of the grid.
Yep. You talk about a format that's changed so many times over the years too. It's look no further than the All-Star race. I mean, the All-Star race was the test bed for a lot of stuff that NASCAR would come about with. The double file restart started in the All-Star race. No, that was the beginning of the 550 package, was the All-Star race. Because the package was introduced the next year in 19. 19 and then 20 obviously were the years that package was used. They used it 21 too, because I remember going to Michigan when they used that package too. So this has not been a good start to this All-Star race for me. Yeah, it'd just be an uber aggressive pack racing.
All right, drivers, pit next time by. We need to 4 tires, gas, and let's add some tape to that front end.
Start making my adjustments.
Okay, let's make this work.
I really don't want to do tires at the moment, but I am gonna.
Get ready.
Get those tires down. Yeah, I'm doing this so I can want to play some iRacing later, but I want to do this first. Yeah, I saw Vickers. No, of course, we're last.
Great stop, guys. In and out. It's all up to you now, buddy.
Doing great, buddy. That pit stop's gonna make all the difference.
Honestly, I like the idea of moving it around, but I also kind of like the idea of making the event unique too, and keeping it at a track that doesn't host a Cup race. And that's again, I was one of the few that liked the Bristol Dirt idea because it was something different. It amazes me how much people clamor that they want something different, and yet when we get something different, they bitch about it. It's like, then why did you complain you wanted something different? NASCAR fans never know what they want. They are literally the most indecisive fan base Period. I've said this for years, that NASCAR could sit there and give the fans everything they want, and you would still get them bitching and whining and complaining about this, that, and the other thing. And everybody looks back and thinks, oh, well, the early 2000s were so good. You didn't see the complaints. You did not see the complaints. I tell you what, if we had the ability for people to respond as quickly in the early 2000s as we do now, people today would be shocked by the reactions. The golden era was not as golden as people think it was. As somebody who lived it.
Move down low. You're good low. Watch your mirror, he's coming up fast.
And that's what kind of irks me more than anything, is these people that want to say, oh, this was so good. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that great.
Clear high.
There were some things that were good. Don't get me wrong. But not everything is sunshine and rainbows. And this car is just not driving good at all right now. But the problem is I have such a short amount of laps to actually adjust on it. It's exactly the truth. It's the nostalgia that makes people think it was good, when in reality it wasn't that great. The reality is different from the fantasy. Not to mention, you only look at the highlights half the time. Look at any video somebody posts saying that the early 2000s were good. You only see the highlights. Go back and actually watch those races. You know, go back and actually watch a full season from that era. You'll be singing a different tune. Because it wasn't as great as people make it out to be. There were duds just like there were great ones. There were stinkers and controversies, and just the difference is you didn't have the exposure that you do now. Nowadays, you literally get reaction as the race is going on. Oh, it's what I do. I mean, you get the reaction by the second, literally. I think the most eye-opening thing to look at is looking at how the most hated drivers changed over the years. Yeah, and how guys that were loathed end up at the end of their careers beloved, which I know people don't want to hear me say it because they can't envision it happening, but I guarantee it's going to happen. There is going to be a point when you see the names like Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin, guys. Well, Hamlin's kind of seems like it is kind of flipped, but you're going to see a point. I guarantee you. Or these guys that are vilified now are gonna be looked upon fondly. Same way Jeff Gordon went from being a villain to beloved by the end of his career.
Can you bring up the 24 pack of water when you get a chance?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more down there. I think it's just the one.
Okay.
But I need it. Thanks.
And we're going to bring up some others. There we go. We're starting to make progress now. Getting this car working for me now. So I had to start putting those adjustments in. Well, yeah, honestly, you're probably right on that one. And you probably do see instances, a lot of instances where... Come on, Kansas! Matt! That's two Toyota drivers that have tried to murder me. Clint Boyer earlier, and now Matt. Both times I somehow hung on to the race car. Don't ask me how. But again, I'm not playing on a wheel, I'm playing on the Xbox controllers. That's what makes it more like, how the heck did I save that? And 3 segments down. And 10th. Kane, Hammer, and Johnson. One more segment to go. Yeah, I should go here. Or maybe not, because nobody else is going to come with me. Alright. I honestly thought the wheel was going to pit here, but I guess they're not going to. I like the tires where they're at, so I'm not going to change that. Make it a little freer. Try that.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
Car's driving good, I just need to get the track position. Oh, I did get some people coming behind me. A couple pitted with me.
Now that's one of the fastest of the day. Awesome work, guys. Awesome work.
Okay, let's get back in that rhythm. Let's go get these boys.
Okay, buddy. That's 3 segments down. Only one more to go before the final round. Now, if you can grab a win,
That's just funny that it was.
last round a lot easier.
It just makes it funny that the two cars that I have contact with in this race were both Toyotas.
Now, let's chase it back down.
Kansas and Boyer. Or they're gonna just do and run me over.
Car in line with you. Inside's clear.
Check up and then run you over when they force you to the high side.
Inside. Side's clear. Car 2 back. Car in front's heading to the pit. Clear on the left. Clear low.
There's a chance to make a big gain.
Really good, buddy. Clear on the high side. Car approaching low.
Not do it, Brad.
Marking the bottom. Car inside you. Clear on the inside.
Well, they're pitting, but alright.
Inside
I will inherit the lead here.
8 to go.
Well, I'm surprised I didn't get hub damage on that. That was a hard lick. Tap of the fence.
7 to go. Okay, let's shoot that clean air. Keep digging.
You're gonna have maybe a 5-lap shootout. Still not quite free enough though. Probably could have gone a little more on the track bar to get it going more. That Charlotte feel I like. To get you through turn 4 without hitting the fence.
6 to go.
So they can hang on and win this segment. That'll put us 4th for the final run. Thing is, I know the car has more speed in it.
Smooth your way out front.
The question is, I don't want to give up track position at this point. I've got it now. I don't want to give it up. God, I think it's still really tight. So it'll be Kane, Hamlin, Johnson, and myself, the top 4. And then from there, it's just down. Can we make one more adjustment here? To just, I'm just gonna run this out. Oh, I guess we're mainly coming to. I guess we're coming to pit road anyway.
2 tires, fuel, I reckon, and we also need to add some tape to the grill. Crew's
Which
on
if
the
I'm
wall
pitting,
already.
let's make that adjustment. See what it does.
Make it count, boys. Be ready. Be ready.
I didn't even mean to. I don't know why I wasn't going to pit. Yeah, it's going to start me on P4 anyway.
Nice bit. Push that pace now, buddy. Stay focused. We can do this.
That's it. You did it. You've locked yourself in for the number 4 spot on the grid in the final round. Great driving, man. Great driving. Now give it everything you got, and let's win this thing.
3 laps.
Car inside. 1 down low.
Ooh, shit. I went quick the 4th gear there.
Inside.
Went too quick to 4th gear.
Car closing on the inside. Okay, honey down. Right's all clear, bud. Car underneath. Just keep a good pace. You're doing good.
Might be a little too loose.
1
I
inside.
might be a little too far on the track bar.
Got car low.
To remember that for the 600, don't go that far for the
Your door
track bar. Make little adjustments.
looking inside.
She's a little free. She's quick through the corner, but she's a little free
Inside.
on entry. Just a tad free on entry.
Both sides clear.
Oh, but she's eating out of 4 though. Eating.
2 to go.
Eating out of 4. They're floated in there.
Right side's clear.
Maybe too little too late to get there though. You go high?
Car inside you.
I just booted Denny out of the way.
Car inside at your door.
And I gotta make up a second. Second and 2/10 and a lap.
One more.
I can get a good run to the corner.
Clear out low.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat up enough time. I think Casey's got this. Yep. Kane wins the All-Star race. I like where we're sitting now. I think we got a car capable of winning the 600. It's a matter of just making sure I make those right adjustments. Don't put too much track bar in it. I put too much track bar in it, I'm gonna end up screwing myself. And results for the All-Star race. Kane wins it over Johnson. You get Regan, myself, Truex, Edwards, Hamlin, David Reagan, Paul Menard. And look at the rest of the 20 car field, or 22 car field. Alright. Time for the 600. Obviously, nothing just changed because of the All-Star race, but we'll take a look at points before we do the 600. Obviously, our winners this year are myself, Junior, Larson, Vickers, all in the top 30. With us taking 4 of the 16 spots, we got to get 12 guys on points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The last guy currently in is Edwards. He's 2 up on Kurt Busch. It's interesting, it's the free fall out of Dale Jr. though. At one point he was as high as 2nd in points, so well, technically points leader after the Daytona 500, but let's go to the 600. It's on 120 laps is what the distance is going to be. Again, same settings I run all season, 30% races, 100% difficulty. And again, basically running on default just in the car as I go, so. That's the way I do it. I mean, people may do it differently, but that's how I do it. And yes, the people I raced against, they have got to be pretty good at doing the pit setup, pit road adjustment races. That's what I used to do on console. Let's see what this race holds for us. In the words of the song from Smokey and the Bandit.
Clear low.
Long way to go and a short time to get there. Well, in this case, you got a long way to go and plenty of time to get there. Kind of the exact opposite. Damn, we're actually running quicker lap times qualifying here than we were in the All-Star race. The All-Star race was a 28. 2840 was, or 2850 was like the quick time for the race. In this case, we're running a 2843 right off the damn bat. Brad rolling off the truck with speed. The Charlotte's default, you can drive it, but you lose so much time out of turn 4 having to lift it. So the speed potential in the race car is there if you know how to adjust it.
We're on the low side.
It is my fast lap so far has been that first lap. I'm a good 2/10 behind Brad. 63 was my best one, man. His is a 28:43, mine is a 63. Ooh, Jamie. Almost had to burp it there. I had to burp it, but
Time's almost up, pal. Better make sure you're happy with your setup.
almost had it take off on me. Thing is, the lap times have not changed. I'm still 2/10 off of Brad. But it's close. The car's just too tight on the default. You can't really roll the corner the way you want to. I just need to hope and pray for about another minute that I can stay where I'm at to move to the next round. Gotta hang on for another minute. You should always stay on track for the full qualifying when you do this too, because sometimes if you quit out, even though you may be listed right now, good, it could say nope, you didn't make it. So I'd rather wait to run the session out and know, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be where I am, and
Work your way around him.
Casey, I'm loose, tight, loose. Kind of using Kate, the All-Star race winner, as my brake into turn 1 and 2. That was a wall. So we're into the next round, so that's good news. Might actually get a decent starting spot. And now we have 24 cars for session number 2. Got to be in the top 12. I was 11th fastest in the first round, so if I could just duplicate what I ran the first round, it might be good enough to get us in, but I don't know. I don't know what this game's going to do. Actually, I think it's my personal best for the day race versus the night race. Doubt we're pulsator material for this race, but I think we can. I think we got a good chance at making that
Make sure you're happy with yourself.
final round if I could just run a similar lap. That ain't gonna do it. That's significantly slower. Than at least the first round. I'm getting a little pull from Kurt here. Maybe that'll improve the time a little bit. Realistically, I want to try to see if I could make it into the 28s. It's 10, that'll put me back to the top of the board. Ironically enough, Kurt, I'm running right here with Kurt. Might have been a draft lap that got us that lap. Because I'm getting a little arrow off of him. About a tenth ahead. Gordon just went quicker. Then Bush. So we're on the top spot. I don't think I have a pole this season either. Despite having won 7 races, I do not have a pole yet this year, so we can change that. We're gonna make the final round.
Session's over, buddy. Finish up this lap. We'll call it a day.
Alright, here we go. Last round of qualifying. 12 cars for the pole. The second session was definitely slower than the first session in terms of speed, so let's see what happens in the third session. Ready for Charlotte. Ready for 120 laps around Charlotte.
Time is almost up, pal. Better make sure you're happy with yourself.
I'm just going to complete my first lap, but the first car to actually complete a lap. At the final 12 anyway. Pretty similar lap to the first. It's the second session time. Kansas just moved quickest. But I picked up 8/10. I just need another 0.03 of a second or more. Ooh, I got some of that. I got some of the bank into 4 that time. They were going to the top. Bested Kenseth by almost 2.5 tenths. Be my first pole of the season.
Keep it low. Keep it low. High side.
Here's McLovin. He won the All-Star race in 14. Damn it, Jamie.
It's too fast, man. Check up, check up.
Perfect session without anything happening, and you gotta check up, and it's like, I love you, Jamie, but damn. So yeah, pull center for the 600. Take good results. Carl Larson grabs me. Jeb Burton P3. I'm sorry, Jeb Burton P3. The body tense. You can tell Junior back there, Hamlin back there, Edwards, Harvick. They being back there, they probably shouldn't be back there. Alright. Let's get to this marathon. This marathon race.
Crowd is fired up out here today. Make sure you go out there and give them a great performance.
That's right, doing that fight.
Stock car racing's longest night. Welcome to the Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. I'm Mike Joy alongside Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, this is the longest race we have all year long. It's 600 miles. It's grueling. It wears you and your car out. It stresses the team. Everybody has to get involved to be able to win this race. This is the toughest race on the circuit.
Joey Logano has the best average finish here. Jimmy Johnson 6 wins, Jeff Gordon's 5. Who do you pick?
Well, I like the way it came down last year. You know, between Kevin Harvick and Dale Jr. Harvick won. Got to get good gas mileage. Fast Dale Jr.
Hey, Darrell, at Charlotte, the nighttime is the right time. Here we go.
Alright. The 600 from the pole. My first pole of the season. I think we can win this bitch.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go all night racing, boys and girls. Car up top, just looking.
120 laps.
Car up high. Let's get
As I said, the rule of thumb I've gone with all season long is if for some reason I were to
Okay, let's go get him.
crash out of this race, the limit is halfway. Once I pass halfway, I consider it an official race. So, just like NASCAR's real rules, if a race were ever to get rained out, if I reach the halfway point and I crash DNF, I will not restart the race.
Car 3 back.
It will count as a DNF, you know?
Still with you.
Add some realism a little bit into this. But so far, that
And you're clear.
really has not happened outside of me getting frustrated with that 3-race stretch when Texas had the glitch and then the rough races at Bristol and Richmond.
Nice and steady. Second place is way back.
Good fire off. I'm still going to make some adjustments to get this thing where I want it right, but not that fire off. I was kind of curious to see what kind of mileage. Oh, I don't know how that reset itself. Reached qualifying, but maybe give that back where I like it.
We can do this all day.
This thing is hugging the racetrack good. We got a rocket. Flash bulbs going off every lap.
He's going to get past us in a couple laps if you don't speed it up.
Speed it up. Bro, I've led since the drop of the green. I don't think I can speed it up anymore. I've led since the drop of the green. I have the fastest lap of the race so far. Yeah, I what? I need Johnson, Boyer, and Jeb still holding down fourth after starting P3. We got a little high there and scraped it.
The car behind is less than a second away.
It's gotta be mistake-free laps.
Keep digging, buddy. Not over yet.
Ooh, shit.
Up top, you're good right there.
Hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it.
Driver in first, 2 seconds ahead. That's not good.
Well,
We can do this. Gotta keep focused.
that was certainly not what I expected.
Coming on the inside. Clear up high.
Now I've got hub damage, so now we're gonna have to try to fight back.
Check your inside. Low side's clear.
This one moment got high off me off of two, bounced sideways, and how quick it can happen. But yeah, they used a lot of luck in the All-Star race to end up finishing fourth, so hope he didn't take all my luck away.
7 seconds ahead to the lead car. Watch your rear. He's charging. Car in
Had to
front's
burp
heading
it.
to the pit. Left side's clear. Closing on the bottom.
Jeez.
Clear left side.
I really check up on McDowell was coming out of steam. He just bullied his way by.
Looks really good right here. Clear low. There's a 9-second gap to the leader. Nicely done, though. Clear
Got
left.
a couple more takers to pit road. Jeez, keep bouncing off the fence. Don't want to blow a tire. Have the hub blow that tire.
Fuel. Car in front's heading to the pit. Top 10. That's it. Keep working.
We're gonna get the lead out of this sequence. At least
All right, I want you to pit this time. Pit this lap.
maybe a little further. go much further. And 15 seems like a good lap.
You don't want to run out of fuel, buddy. Take a look at your gauge. 10-4.
Okay, let's gas her up. We need to get those worn tires off. Okay, buddy, we're ready for you.
Gotta repair that hub. Still and go up on this. Still turns. Next will be some of the tires.
Okay, boys, here we go.
Evening, Ellison. Running the 600, I just ran the All-Star race. Kane won, I ended up 4th. And now I'm doing the other Charlotte race, the 600. Just had our first round of pit stops. In the green. Despite me spinning off a 2, no yellow was thrown.
Leader 6 seconds ahead. Car close on the inside. 2 back, coming high. No one working the top. Car up top, 3 back. Car approaching high. Right side's clear.
Jesus.
Low.
That was a four-wheel slide there.
Clear left side. He's right on you.
It was a little free to start off with.
First
Just a
is
little
by
free.
8 seconds.
So just
Car 3 back. Clear, clear.
back to approaching the 1/6 mark of this race.
Car approaching your rear. He's charging. Car
This
inside, just
race
looking.
is
Car at your door, down
Well,
low, at your door. Keep a good pace, you're doing great. Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up. Stay up. Low side.
it's
Car on the bottom.
takes off on me.
Watch your inside. He's coming on the inside. Clear on the inside.
What's up, Frank? Yeah, I got a little bit of a struggle ahead of me here. Started on pole. Led the opening
Side's clear.
10 plus laps. Got tight off a 2. Clipped the wall. Spun me sideways. Didn't bring out a yellow.
Great, man.
And I went from leading to 39th.
Go to the left.
And then head around to pit stops, which I was the last pitter on, I think. Last one to pit, I should say. Oh, shit. Get behind my steering there.
Side, trying to get you a corner. 3 back, coming low. Car on the bottom, 3 back. 1 back, coming low. High side's clear. Got a car behind. Car 1 back. Car down low. Car underneath.
Rapidly approaching the 1 quarter mark.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Step it up.
So far, so good. Yeah, but I'm also in 29th spotter if you haven't checked. Well, it'll take me a while to get up there.
Car in front's heading to the pit. Okay, man. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
Got a couple more pitters here.
Three back, coming low.
Yeah, just hanging on to this thing.
He's still on you. Whoa, come on, easy now.
There's the hub.
Did he just do that to you? Put her on the low side. Keep her steady, buddy. Put her down low. Keep rolling. We got a flat, buddy.
God damn it. Of course, it happens out of 2. So now I gotta coast this back around.
Don't forget, there's speed up off their road.
Your tires are completely shredded. We need to switch these things out before you can go back out on the track. You need some fuel, and I think we should change those tires out. We're ready when you are, pal.
I think that's same kind of just what I had for the All-Star race. See if that does anything. Just seems twitchy.
Okay, boys, be safe and smart. Here we go.
Realistically, I would have torn up the fender and everything else for that flat, but video game physics.
Great stop, guys. In and out. It's all up to you now, buddy.
Okay, let's get back in that rhythm. Let's go get these boys. We can do this. We gotta keep focused.
Yeah, I think we need some help here.
Put her up top.
Well, if I can get this car running right, which it's not right. It's not 100% right. If I can get it running right where I can run the lap times that I'm supposed to be running here, I can go make some passes. Problem is, I've yet to get this car where I want it. It's still massively way too tight. I mean, this thing just takes off. I've never had a car drive like this. I mean, even under the default, I can manage it, but this one is just bad. And maybe I need to go more on track bar than what I have been. Really don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. We're struggling this bad. I just have to bite the bullet next pit stop and put that track bar into it.
Wow, you just closed down the guy in front by 8/10.
Yeah, but we're still pushing in the corner. This car should not be tight. I've done everything except we're going for a big swing on track bar to make it real loose.
Keep the momentum. Let's go.
It's bad tight. Bad tight.
That's a full second you made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
I mean, normally when I run Charlotte, I can put it kind of down in the low line in the corners with some decent speed. So yeah, this thing is just, this is not good. Not good so far. But again, we just passed the 1/4 mark, so a lot of racing left. There's still time to fix it. Yeah, my fastest lap still holds, at least at the current moment.
Stay low. Come on, buddy. Gotta work for that money. Got a car low.
Again.
At your door on the bottom. Clear on the low side. Car in front's heading to the pit. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Clear up high.
I really need a caution to bunch us back together so I can try to gain some spots. Burping it.
Nice pass, man. Keep
Close to the
working.
1/3 mark.
Looking really good, buddy.
Gotta try to stay ahead of the leader through this round of stops. Johnson is nipping at my heels. Damn it, Cole.
Keep high. Keep high. Low side's clear. It's coming low. Car inside.
Let's see. Trying to make up some ground here. And I can go a little further in this tank too, so.
Cleared out low. Watch your fuel. You ready to dive in here, buddy? Okay, this lap. Coming this time.
Field is trapped almost a lap down too, I think. Loose.
Hit this lap. Hit this lap. I want you to come down pit road right now.
Kansas, the 8th place car. 7 cars on the lead lap.
That's enough. Save.
But we're in this time though, so Kieran McDowell's run me over.
Car on the bottom.
I'm
One
gonna
back.
go here.
One on the bottom. Put it on the left. Not too fast on pit road, buddy. NASCAR's watching.
Looks like you're running on empty. Let's fill her up and start her.
Yeah, we gotta work on this.
Ready for you, buddy.
Oh, my light. Oh. Okay, let's down a little bit.
Be ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
Good news is I don't have any damage repair. At least not this time. At least not this trip down pit road.
Nice pit stop right there, just like we practiced.
Hey, push that pace now, buddy. Stay focused. We can do this. Nobody's gonna pull over and make it easy for us today. Gotta go get it. He's right on you.
You know what? Little victories.
Come here. He's coming up fast.
We gained a couple spots. We gained a couple spots. We gained actually some time by staying out late there.
You're right.
Okay, yeah, she feels like she's a little more down to the racetrack.
Like we said today, nice and smooth. Stay focused. Left side's clear.
Yeah, definitely down to the racetrack better. There we go. That's the cut I want. Especially out of turn 4.
Nice lap. Much faster. You got the fastest car out there right now.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's hit the traffic.
Keep digging.
Come on, AJ. Won't check up. I hate when I do that. I lose all my momentum.
Inside's clear.
I have to get in front of you just to check up the next corner, you know?
Car high. One outside.
Hasn't that been a good race for Roush?
Got one working the top.
Tennis is 34th and I'm 36 so far.
Car outside.
To be fair, I'm recovering after that incident while I was leading, so...
Still outside. Clear right side.
Not for lack of effort, it's just
Good right there. Clear low.
DAI.
Inside.
Damn checkup.
Clear on the inside.
At least I got a car I can pass cars with, though. I feel like I could make it looser. Like I should take it a couple more turns down on wedge. I don't want to add the rubber because I know the rubber is just going to make it the extreme, and I don't want to go too far there. Make the mistake of over-adjusting it. And now we're running hot, so I'm going to have to drop some grill tape too, which is going to make the car tighter. Shit. Yep. What do you think I've been doing? What do you think I've been doing, crew chief? I've been working since the start of the well, really since that incident, but even since the start of the race to get this thing running where I want it. Half this race is going by, and we haven't been back to the lead other than through the pit stop cycle. So. So I can make gains, and then the cars in front of me check up, and when I check up, it gets everything out of sort and out of whack, and so we're running, you know, in the 30s. Making time. With 9 cars ahead of us.
That's a full second you made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
Hope I get a really well-timed yellow, you know.
Left side's clear.
Johnson and Truex are in now. I know Johnson is. I don't know if Truex is in with him.
You got this, buddy. You're looking great.
Probably go to halfway, go to lap 60.
Take a good look at that fuel gauge, buddy. That'll tell you how many laps we got.
So right now there's only 3 cars in the lead lap. Me, Johnson, and Truex. And if I go around one of them here,
Okay, hit this time. Hit this time.
that leaves just
Fun out there?
myself and Jimmy Johnson. The only 2 on the lead lap. So I try to make it to the halfway point in this race on gas. Lap number 60.
Gotta go real easy on the fuel. We'll have to stretch this out a little bit. Or maybe pit.
Well, no, we're pitting this time, crew chief. This time. I wanted to get it at least to halfway.
On the bottom, 3 back. Let's not get caught speeding on pit road.
I think the last thing we need is a speeding penalty.
Looks like you're running on empty. Let's fill up the starters. We got some fresh tires for you, driver. Okay, buddy, we're standing by.
Let's do this.
for what we practiced. Let's do this.
Halfway in this race.
Way to go, boys. Nice pit.
Like I said, we got a
God, if we weren't laggy coming out of the damn pit stall.
coming high. Coming on the high side. Okay, let's go get him.
As it is, it's still going to be a big gain on pit road. I forgot to take tape out too. It's okay. That's a big gain on pit road though. We went from running what, the 30s to top 20. That's a big gain right there. I just need the track. We just need the close that fucking 21 second gap to Johnson.
Okay, behind you.
The only way I think I'm going to be able to close that gap is if we get caution now.
Way to go, buddy. You're holding fast the time right now.
Obviously, I don't want to cause it. I don't want to be the yellow,
On
so
the outside. One
I think that's the only way we're going to close that gap.
right's clear.
I keep making up the positions though. Every pit stop, I'm gaining spots on the racetrack.
Car inside.
Almost into the top 15. Definitely not the 600 I thought I was going to have for the way qualifying went. Catch another big group of cars here, so more positions ahead.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Question I ask myself, if we get to this,
Car outside.
if it comes down to it, do I try to
High
for
side
track
clear.
position? Last time on pit road, pit late enough, I try it. Johnson is at an 18.3, 17-second lead. Gonna keep chopping away a little bit.
Low side's clear. Stay low. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Clear up top.
Get a nice little move there on Austin to take that spot. And I'm into 6.
Clear left.
I think I am going to throw that rubber in there. But it's not quite yet turning. It's close. I'm almost there.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
I feel like I'm almost there, but
50 to go. 5-0. You can do this.
2 cars have yet to hit pit road, me and Johnson, in this cycle.
Clear on the left.
Oh, I almost had it step out on me there.
Clear left side. Nice and smooth. You're way out in front. Use that clean air.
I now have a full lap lead. Stretching it long here. Ooh,
One back. Coming low.
come on, guys.
Down low.
Let's be smart about this.
Stay up. Low side. Car at your door. Down low. At your door.
The hell? No, don't do it. Fuck! I
Coming
didn't
low.
want it to damage the hub.
We can't go many more laps on this fuel. Clear
I
left.
didn't want the hub damage again. And now I gotta repair damage again. And that costs time. I mean, I could try driving without it, but
Whatever
it's a
you're
pain in the
doing,
ass trying to drive with it. Let's go one more lap.
I'm really concerned about your fuel. Running a little low. Okay, man, the crew chief wants you on that road this lap, buddy.
It's okay. You can pit in this lap, crew chief. No problem. I remember tape,
Car
real
inside,
tape.
just looking. Move up high. Move up high.
No, I'm not moving up high. I'm coming to pit road.
Looks like you're running on empty. Let's fill her up for starters.
So we'll
More
do
tires, guys. We're ready when you are, pal.
that. Oh.
Get ready, ready. Give me a fast stop here, guys.
See where we come out.
Awesome job, guys. Great teamwork.
Hey, go get 'em, man. We're still one of the fastest cars out there. Keep hitting your mark.
Ooh, I gained a bunch of time on that round of stops too.
Car high.
We're into the top 10. I gained another 4 seconds on Johnson too. The last time it was 18 seconds. Now it's down to 13. 13 and a half, so I'm making time. Keep running it long.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
This could be a close one. 40 to go. I ran basically 16 laps. So at least another 2 stops.
Really good, buddy.
From this point, maybe 3. Put in 76, that's 44 to go.
Stay on top.
Almost 3.
Clear low.
It's going to be 2, and then
Car inside you.
this race may fall right into my lap.
Put it on the left.
We stay green.
Car 2 back. Check your inside. Left side's clear. Low side's
Just like
clear.
it fell out of my lap, it may fall right back into my lap if this plays out right.
The leader's 10 seconds ahead. Car in front's heading to the pit. Stay high. Clear on the low side.
Top 5. My next pit, if I stretch at 16 laps, 76 would be 92. And then 108. 108 would be my last stop. Then I'd only have to go another 12 laps
Like we said today, nice and smooth. Stay
to the finish. So may have this race falling right into my lap because we keep green here and the strategy keeps working like this.
There's a 9-second gap to the leader.
They essentially made this a 2-stop race. Because I think the AI may have to pit another time. I think the only 2 leaders to, well, I think Truex led for a little bit too, so there's been 3 leaders today. Truex, Johnson, and myself.
We having fun out there?
If I really wanted to be risky, I'd pit on lap 88, make it a true 2-stopper.
Inside's clear.
2 16-lap runs. But no, I'm not going to run that risk. You lapped up the 12th place already in this race.
Keep digging, buddy. Not over
Taking the
yet.
whole field's lap down at the moment.
Clear left side.
We're literally at the point right now, if a caution were to come out, and assuming myself and Johnson were involved, to where Johnson and I would be the only two on the lead lap. Could be the only two on the lead lap. I would assume most of the field would take a wave around when I pit, so. I'm sticking to my strategy. 92 and 108. Or excuse me, 92 and, yeah, 108. That means up to 10th place right now is 2 laps down. 10th on back, 2 laps down. Which means ooh, McDowell. Or Bennett? Not McDowell. Wrong Michael. Wrong Michael. That wasn't Michael Long, that was Michael Knight. Or if it's Knight Rider. Don't want speed.
We're going to go 4 tires. You might as well fill her up. Standing by. The crew's on the wall.
God, this thing's still not loose. Okay, let's try taking some air out of the side tires. The side tires.
Nice job, boys. Great pit stop.
Doing great, buddy. That pit stop's gonna make all the difference. Rolling a little touchy out here today. 2 back, coming high. Right side's clear. Go to the high side. 1 up top.
That is the move of the race right there.
High. Car in front's heading to the pit.
From 42nd at one point in this race to 2nd.
Inside.
Yeah, I drove back into this one. I literally straight up drove back into this one. There's no other way you can say it.
Car closing on the inside.
The mistake early on. I hit the turn 2 wall, slid it sideways. So now I am in 2nd. Yeah. There's 1 pit stop to go. I feel like Tyler Reddick this season. Like, literally, even when things go wrong, it's like things come back to us. I didn't win the other crown jewel we've already had this year, the 500. I did not win that race. I ended up 4th in it.
Car closing on your outside. Far outside you.
So I want a crown jewel, damn it.
1 more second, you man up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy. Low side's clear. Come on, let's get past
Do something that Greg Biffle never did.
high
Win the
side.
Coke 600.
Outside.
Well, Jimmy ain't going down without a fight, though. Obviously, he's led the majority of this race, so of course he's not going to go down without a fight.
Awesome pass, buddy. Okay, make it count. Clear up top.
There's the other leader of the day, Truex. Me, Johnson, and Truex have been the only leaders today. McLovin. Jamie. Jamie. Jamie.
Car on the bottom, 3 back. The leader's a second ahead. Car at your door. Up top.
Jamie.
Gotta get to the bottom. Clear up high.
All that work, Jamie. All that work, Jamie. There's still seconds, so we're still in good position. But Jamie. McLovin about screwed me there. I should be as kind to you as I catch you here, Jamie, but I don't want to ruin my race again, so...
Stay up.
I'll still give him a little shot. It's okay, I'll help Paul by him. Hey look, 2 Brickyard 400 winners on screen. Speaking of crown jewels.
Inside's clear. Stay up top. Clear on the inside. Got car low. Car outside. At your door. Clear left. Stay on the bottom.
Jamie? Jamie?
Closing up top. Car outside you.
Why must you insist on trying to take this race from me, Jamie? Even though you're in 35th.
Right's clear.
It wasn't the Toyotas, it was McLovin. McLovin it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. One more pit stop. Idea is to try to run long enough so that when I pit, I've got that time as a buffer. And it's kind of a twofold win because if you get a caution, then it's basically a free pit stop. I've got fresh tires and everybody else,
Not over yet.
and the track position. So it's like I'm in the best boat possible at this point. Didn't look that way about 100 laps ago, or excuse me, not about 80 laps ago. But I didn't give up. He's like, I'm gonna make this work somehow.
Crew chief's really concerned about your fuel. Need to pit this time. Get on pit road this lap.
And if we were to have a late yellow in those final 12 laps,
Inside.
I could elect to pit if I wanted to, because I'd have
Inside.
the benefit of there would be very few cars on the lead lap. So it wouldn't be that hard to come back through traffic with 4 fresh tires. So
Stay high. Okay, try to save fuel best you can.
I need to. I'm pitting this lap, crew chief. Don't need to save fuel when I'm pitting this lap.
Clear left side. Clear how low. Car front heading to the pit. Car
Since moving down pit road here.
You need some fuel, I think we should change those tires out. Okay, buddy, we're standing by.
Only have 12 laps.
Okay, we need to be fast here. In and out. Let's go. Now that's one of the fastest of the day. Awesome work, guys. Awesome work.
Oh, nega Regan there.
Now, buddy. Stay focused. We can do this.
Look at Josh Wise. Just, God damn it, Brad!
Looking inside. Yellow.
And there's the caution. Well, I guess the excitement of this race isn't over yet. Gonna have about a 10-lap shootout.
Clean up truck. I'm gonna need you to go out. You wanna come in?
Well, since I'm at 11th, I might as well. Like I said, given where I'm running and how many are on the lead lap, I might as well.
We're ready for you, buddy.
What we're gonna do? Add some tape back. We got a short little run here to the end. I'm gonna put some tape on it.
Be ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
Still got a chance to possibly win this race. Win 7 races already this season, none from the pole. As I said, this was my first pole. Might come out 4th, no 5th, 10th.
Way to go, boys. Nice bit.
Okay, go get him, man.
All right,
Still one of
9 to go.
Keep hitting your mark.
9 to go and 9 cars ahead of me. I need a car a lap.
We're just as fast as him. Let's chase him back down. The leader's a second ahead.
Junior already in trouble off the start.
Car inside you. You got this, buddy.
Austin, I am not spinning because of Austin Dillon.
You're in the middle. Wide, too low. Coming low. Car inside
Had the
you,
race
forward.
won until the AI,
Looking low.
as per usual.
Car in front's heading to the pit. Check your inside.
Always happens too.
Clear low. Car 2 back. 9 to go.
Well, the AI always seems to screw me. I gotta try to get through this hornet's nest to get up there.
8 to go. Car outside. At your door. Car in front's heading to the pit.
Yep, and of course the AI is gonna check up the middle of the corner, as per usual. And I'm just sitting here losing time.
Clear on the inside.
Man, I'm in the wall again. people on pit road too. How much damage I can get because of the AI. We're bringing the yellow out. Okay, we're bringing the yellow out. They're gonna run all over me, then we're bringing the yellow out.
The safety crews are clear of the track. You coming in, buddy? You staying out?
Well, I have to now. I got hub damage. Because of the AI. God, I hate the AI sometimes, you know?
Okay, let's make this.
Oh, yeah. Make sure I clear the damage.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
Finally got the car driving right. The AI is gonna screw with me. Finally hit the scenario I wanted too. They're losing the lead early.
Nice job, boys. Great pit.
Well, at least gotta restart 8th.
Car here. Just take care, everybody.
2 laps.
The leader's a second ahead. Got one working the bottom. Inside. Car inside.
Best restart I've had all night.
Car down low.
But again, I'm getting swamped by the fucking AI.
Stay up top.
And Dylan's gonna check up the middle of the corner as per usual. And I'm gonna get turned sideways and we're in a mouse.
Wide, you're in the middle. 4 wide. 3 wide. 2
Fucking
inside.
AI, man.
Your door. Down low. At your door. That's it. Come around. Doing great, man.
At least Kurt's gonna win. So that's good.
He's coming on the inside.
If I was talking about it being the last one to do the double, and well, he didn't win the All-Star race. That was Kane that won the All-Star race, but he's gonna win the 600. So there's that.
He's clear.
And they end up 7th. I'm kind of disappointed by that one.
Great racing right there.
Still a good recovery, but I wanted to win that one too. I thought we could have won that.
You made it in the top 20. Really promising start, pal. Keep this up, and you'll be breaking into the top 10 in no time.
Johnson and I combined but 111 laps. 111 laps combined of 120. Truex and Kurt Busch were the only other. Actually, no, Clint Boyer led 2. So Truex, Boyer, and then Kurt led the final. That final 5 laps. Man, that sucks. God, that was ours to win. That was ours to lose. I mean, I fought back. I was able to fight back and get 7th out of it, but that could have been a lot better than what it was. So anyway, new winner. So now we have 5 winners with Kurt winning. So it's me, Vickers, Kurt, and Larson. Oh no. Me, Kurt, Junior, Larson, and Vickers. So that's 5, so now we just need 11 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Carl would be the last one in on points. He's got a 5-point gap over Trevor Bain. Well, next week it's Dover, the Monster Mile, and that'll be the late one next week. So, yeah, that was my first poll this season. Yep. I'm try to get him a Dover next time out. So for me, that'll do it for the stream. Peace out, fellas.